But I also want to share with you a conversation I had with her this week. I bet I did. And I said, our party's concerned. And I feel it's my duty as a chair of this party, Senator, to let you know that there are deep concerns within our party regarding 2 of your votes. I just remembered 2. And I said, I think it's important that you hear this from me, because there's also concern about the telecom immunity issue, which will become before the Senate Judiciary Committee. Don't believe me, ask my friend Senator Dodd, who will tell you that she led the effort along with him to make sure that that wasn't in the official bill that emerged from the Senate Judiciary Committee. That bill, as you know, does not include the telecom immunity issue, which was a very important issue for me, and I'm proud that she listened, because she does. Do we have problems with Senator Feinstein's votes? I hope you do. I hope you do, because that's a democracy. It is not deserving of a censure. It is not deserving of a censure. Is it deserving of a petition signed by Democrats across the state, motivated by whatever source? Absolutely. Send your letters to her. Send your petitions to her. Let her know how you feel about these issues. But to censure, which to me means condemn, we're feeding right into the Republicans' hands. And to use some pictures of her gratuitously on certain websites, I found ageist and sexist, in my opinion, and insulting. However we may disagree with each other, can't we at least respect each other? Can't we at least respect each other? So I wasn't asked to call Diane. I wasn't told to call Diane. I knew it was important to call Diane. And she called me back immediately. And that's the conversation I wanted to share with you. There may be organizations out there that pursue a different course, but I cannot stand aside and allow the Democratic Party of California to condemn one of our own that leads right into the hands of the Republicans as we're trying to stay together to win the White House in 08. I cannot. I will follow the rules of this party because I took an oath to do so. I will implement the rules of the party written years ago and support those rules. Some people may find those rules not acceptable, but they are the rules, and that is the process. Did I write them? No. In fact, probably most of the people that aren't even here today wrote those rules years ago. And they were written for a purpose to allow debate, to allow discussion, but also to make sure that we had a sense of process as a party. So as we move forward from today, I just want to say thank you. Because the people that I have spoken to or spoken and yelled at me or whatever, I respected that. Because that's my responsibility as chairman of your party, to listen. And sometimes to act on my own as I did, knowing that Senator Feinstein would listen. And I think it's important that we begin these dialogues not only with her. No, not only with her. With our elected officials, especially at the state level in some of these committees, that don't listen. That don't listen. As a former member, which I'm proud to have been for 20 years of the California legislature, I'm going to be speaking with the leadership of our parties and our houses to let them know that there is a dissension going on, and if they don't start listening or implementing to some of the resolutions that good people have worked hard on, decent people have worked hard on to get before the process. And you know how hard it is to pass a resolution in this party. And many of you who are new here, I applaud you for coming to the party and to participating. But if we don't have transparency in our rules, if we don't have open discussions, And if we don't argue with each other, we're not the Democratic Party. We're the Republicans. So as we proceed from here, I want us to leave Anaheim, the happiest place on earth, and bring our democratic happiness throughout California. Will you do that with me? Thank you.